There's more of the same point being made in a discussion about X. Listen here.
If you open up X, what used to be Twitter, under Elon Musk, and now in the era of Donald Trump, you experience something very different than what you did a couple of years ago. Whether it's Elon Musk himself coming on to praise President Trump or a bunch of conservative accounts I had never followed suddenly are very prominent on my feed. But very much it now feels like a daily megaphone for Trump and the entire MAGA movement.
That's a big deal for Trump because it's, as you note, these are Trumpian narratives that take over the platform and support whatever he's saying that day.
Right. Suddenly, one of the most important, widely used social media platforms in the country, if not the world, is being managed for the president.
But it's its own media sphere, and it's emerged in this entirely new way, and that's this world of male-dominated media.
Matt, X was completely controlled by leftists since its iteration, since it was first born till 2 years ago, right? Facebook, same. Zuckerberg's had a new sort of revelation that he's, I guess, more right-leaning than we knew. But Facebook has been completely left-leaning, at least in its core politics. Go down the list, all the social media, right? Like, where's the discussion on how Threads and Blue Sky are just Democratic echo chambers now? You know, like, not to mention outside of social media, actual media, which other than this one digital lane is entirely controlled by leftists.
So, Megyn, this is my favorite question that you've ever asked me. Jim Rutenberg, the irony of this is astounding. Jim Rutenberg, in August of 2016, wrote an extraordinarily influential article called Trump is Testing the Norms of Objectivity in Journalism. And the entire argument of the piece was that Trump was such an extreme threat that journalists had to change the way they did business. We no longer had to be just true. We had to be true to, quote, history's judgment, right? So it was a clarion call for the entire mainstream media to change its they did this, they did that, we don't really care, you sorted out attitude to let's become activists, let's tell you which is the right thing and who's the villain and who isn't, and let's become narrative-driven, in-your-face, politicized media, which has lost all credibility with audiences.